all kinds of stories and songs that teach us about drag. And these fabulous queens that I have to introduce to you tonight are Callie. Come on out. This is Callie. We also have Carmen. Come on out, Carmen. And last but certainly not least, we have Dharma. Come on out, Dharma. All right, story time.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Again. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
That's what I like to hear. My name is Miss Callie G, and we are here to read some stories to you and sing some songs, and it's all going to be around the theme of pride. Lots of colors and lots of fun. This is a song that I'm singing. First, we're going to start with a wonderful song about coming to the library, because that's where we're at. We are going to the library, yes, we are going to the library. We are going to the library, and we'll have so much fun. People say shh at the library, yes, people say shh at the library, yes, people say shh at the library, yes, we'll have so much fun. We'll read a story at the library, yes, we'll read a story at the library. We'll read a story at the library, and we'll have so much fun. We'll sing a song at the library, yes. We'll sing a song at the library. Yeah, okay. We'll sing a song at the library, and we'll have so much fun. Last verse. We all went to the library, yes, we all went to the library. We all went to the library, and we'll have so much fun. Yes, we had so much fun. Thank you so much. Okay, to start us off with the first book, we're going to be having Carmen read for us. Give it up for Carmen. Tell the name of the book and who wrote it and who it was illustrated by. Okay.
Hello everybody, I'm Carmen. Welcome, welcome. So this is called This Day in June by Gail E. Pittman, illustrated by Christina Litton. This day in June, parades start soon. Rainbows, arches, joyful marches. Motors roaring, spirits soaring. Voices chanting, doggies panting. Clad in leather, perfect weather. Artists painting, sisters sainting. Banners swaying, children playing. Dancers jumping, music pumping. Sidewalk shaking, tummies aching. Painted ladies, crying babies. Fancy dresses, flowing tresses.
Ooh, that's my favorite one.
Loving kisses, so delicious.
Loving kisses, so delicious.
All invited, all excited. It's a lot of shoes.
I can count it.
this day in June, we're all united. And that's the end.
Yay! I love that book. What was your favorite page, Connor?
What was my favorite page? I don't know. I do like some shoes, but I think I'll have to say loving kisses, so delicious. How many of y'all have been to a parade before? Have you been to a parade before? Have you ever been to a pride parade before? Oh, well done, well done.
Thank you, Connor. Our next story is very special because it is both a book and a song. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sing the words on the page, and Dharma's going to show you all the pictures, okay? So what you have to do is listen with your ears to what I'm saying, and you'll notice that all of the words that I'm saying are matching up with the story on the page. Are you ready to pay attention and listen with your ears and see with your eyes? Yes. This story is called Coat of Many Colors and was written by Dolly Parton. Back through the years, I go wandering once again, back to the seasons of my youth. I recall a box of rags that someone gave us, how my mama put the rags to use. There were rags of many colors, every piece was small. I didn't have a coat, and it was way down in the fall. Mama sewed the rags together, sewing every piece with love. She made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. As she sewed, she told a story from the Bible that she read about a coat of many colors Joseph wore, and then she said, perhaps this coat will bring you good luck and happiness. And I just couldn't wait to wear it, and Mama blessed it with a kiss. My coat of many colors that my mama made from me, made from only rags, but I wore it so proudly. Although we had no money, I was rich as I could be with my coat of many colors my mama made for me. So with patches on my breeches and holes in both my shoes, in my coat of many colors, I hurried off to school just to find the others laughing and making fun of me and my coat of many colors my mama made for me. And I just couldn't understand it, for I felt I was rich. And I told them all the love my mama sewed with every stitch. And I told them all the stories Mama told me while she sewed, and how my coat of many colors was worth more than all their clothes. But they didn't understand it, and I tried to make them see that one is only poor only if they choose to be. Although we had no money, I was rich as I could be. In my coat of many colors my mama made for me, made just for me. a coat in many colors, and so is Dolly in this book. Very good. What is her question? Red?
Orange.
Then orange.
White.
Yeah. Dark. And then finally, sparkling. As it should be. And that makes the whole rainbow. The other guy wanted to say nice coat.
Wait, it's not normal. It's pink. Red.
Well, that's the order it is on this coat. No question?
Like in the book, like I just saw it was like a book that was like you could definitely get like a regular book and like a singing book.
Yeah, you could read it both ways. And today we read it and we sang along with it. My favorite part in the book, I think is very nice, is when Dolly says, you know what? I don't care what everyone else says. I think that my coat is amazing and it's wonderful and I'm so glad that my mom made it for me. And then she doesn't have to worry about what everyone else thinks about what she's wearing. It makes her day a lot better. Okay, we're gonna roll on. Oh,
And inside it's black.
yes. I didn't line it, you're right. It's still pretty though, huh? Yes.
And the outside.
On the outside. A lot of things are pretty on the outside. Next book. Our next book is going to be read by Dharma. Say hey to Dharma.
Before a couple of you? Well, for the kids that don't know, we're all drag queens. We like to dress up in extravagant costumes and go to festivals and educate other kids just like you about diversity and inclusion. Because it's important that we make spaces where we can all be ourselves and we can learn about people who are different than us.
Actually, I have a
Which reminds me of one of my favorite books, From the Stars in the Sky to the Fish in the Sea by Kai Cheng Tong. Because it's also about kids who are maybe a little bit different. So listen up, folks. From the stars in the sky to the fish in the sea. Once upon a time, in a little blue house on a hill on the edge of town, a baby was born. They were born when both the moon and the sun were in the sky, so the baby couldn't decide what to be. Boy or girl, bird or fish, cat or rabbit, tree or star. So the baby looked a little like everything. They looked very strange. All the same, the baby's mother gave her child a bath and rocked them in her arms. Your name, she said, is Mulan, and she sang a song that her mother had sung to her long ago. Whatever you dream of, I believe you can be. From the stars in the sky to the fish in the sea. You can crawl like a crab, or with feathers fly high. I'll always be here. I'll be near, standing by. And you know that I'll love you till the day that I die. And even though they still couldn't decide, the baby felt loved. Mulan grew up to be a strange, magical child who was always changing. They grew feathers and wings to fly with bluebirds in the morning, scales and a tail to swim in the afternoon, and fur and paws to play with the puppies in the evening. I would love to play with puppies. I love dogs. Who else loves dogs? Good stuff. No matter how many times things Mulan became, their mother always brought them back into the little blue house, gave them a bath, and tucked them into bed. And at the day's end, the stars rose. She sang, whatever you dream of, I believe you can be. From the stars in the sky to the fish in the sea. And Mulan felt loved. One day, it was time for the child to go to school. They were so excited they grew peacock feathers and a coat of tiger stripes. Have fun, said Mulan's mother. But when they got to the school, the other students were either boys or girls. They had no feathers, no scales, no leaves, no fur, no fins, not even any sparkles. No one invited Mulan to play. One little boy ran up to the child and asked, "What are you supposed to be?" Mulan didn't know how to answer. When they came home, their mother asked them how they liked school. "It's okay," said Mulan. "Did you make any friends?" "Not really," said Mulan. It's so sad when people are missing. That night, Mulan's mother tucked them into bed and sang, "You can crawl like a crab, or with feathers fly high, and I'll always be here. I'll be near, standing by. And you know that I'll love you till the day that I die." And Mulan felt loved, but also worried. Sometimes even when we feel loved, we feel worried. The next day, they wore a turtle shell and porcupine spines. No one pulled or poked Mulan, but the other children still pointed and whispered. "Did you make any friends today?" asked their mother. "Not really," said Mulan. Kids are different. That night, Mulan's mother tucked them into bed and said, "Whatever you dream of, I believe you can be, from the stars in the sky to the fish in the sea." And they felt loved, but they also felt sad. The next day, Mulan wore no feathers, no scales, no leaves, no fur, fins, no shell, no spines, not even any sparkles. Mulan was invited to play baseball with the boys. No one pointed, whispered, laughed, or stared, but when Mulan joined the little girls playing hopscotch, "Boys don't play hopscotch," said a little girl. "Are you a boy or a girl anyways?" asked the little boy. "Didn't you have a shell the other day?" asked a little girl. "And feathers the day before?" "What are you supposed to be?" said several children at once. Poor Mulan. "I don't know," Mulan shouted, and galloped out of the playground on horse hooves, swam through the stream with a fish's tail, and soared up on the hill on an eagle's wings. "How was school?" asked Mulan's mother. "I wore feathers and stripes so that the other kids would think I was beautiful, but they thought I was weird. Then I wore a shell and spines so that no one would pull or poke me, but they wouldn't talk to me. And then I tried to be just like everyone else, but I haven't made any friends. I can't decide what to be. Why do I have to be just one thing?" "It isn't always easy to be different from everyone else," said their mother, "but you can only be who you are." "What if the other children don't like who I am?" sniffled Mulan. Their mother smiled sadly. "I don't know," she admitted, "but I do know this. Whatever you dream of, I believe you can be, from the stars in the sky to the fish in the sea." And Mulan felt loved. That night, they slept a deep sleep. The next day, Mulan wore fur, feathers, scales, leaves, and many sparkles that glittered like stars. For a moment, none of the other children spoke. Then a little girl said, "You can fly? That's so cool!" I like your sparkles," said a little boy. "I'm sorry I pulled your feathers," said the boy with red hair. "I was just a little jealous of them." "I'm jealous of them too." Mulan asked, "Does anyone want to play with me?" They showed the other children how to gallop like horses, climb like monkeys, and swim like fish. It was fun to be many different things. And the child of fur, feathers, scales, leaves, and sparkles, who was neither boy nor girl, but many things, and always changing, felt happy. In the little blue house, whatever you dream of, I believe you can be. From the stars in the sky to the fish in the sea. You can crawl like a crab or with feathers fly high, and I'll always be here, I'll be near, standing by. And you know that I'll love you till the day that I die. Whatever you dream of, I believe you can be, for you are my child, courageous and free. I love that story because I've had a hard time feeling different than other people. And something that we kind of all feel sometimes. And it's important to make everybody feel included, even if they're not a boy or a girl. Thank you. Okay.
We haven't really been using it. But I'm gonna put it down.
You want shakers?
Yeah.
Who wants a shaker?
Everybody wants the shakers. Everybody pick out a shaker.
Everyone come get a shaker. Careful. Watch out. Oh,
I got it.
be careful.
I'm standing. This is a really wonderful song that I love to sing every single time I sing it. And you might know it, or I might be aging myself by singing it. We'll see. But if you do know it, I need you to sing along. And Carmen are going to help me sing the song too.
Well, I need all of your help. Who would like to help us queens today? When I point to the crowd, I want you all to yell, "Hey!" Can you do that for me now? The seconds. 1, 2, 3. Hey! Perfect. So when we point, we're all going to say hey.
And make sure you use your shakers along to the beat, okay? Good. We're all making music together.
Okay.
Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, what a wonderful time today when you can learn to work and play and get along with each other. You gotta listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Just believe in yourself. That's the best place to start. And I say, hey, time today when you can learn to work and play and get along with each other. How do you make it feel? You gotta listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Just believe in yourself. That's the best place to start. And I say, hey, today, and you can learn to work and play and get along with each other. And I say, hey, all time today when you can learn to work and play and get along with each other. And I say, hey, wonderful time today when you can learn to work and play and get along with each other. Yay!
Like I know that song. That's the Arthur song, and I've watched that movie.
Yes!
Awesome. Do you like
you, Jill, my child. Wonderful. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. Give me a big round of applause.
To return all of our speakers to the basket that Elizabeth is putting on the
Can we
stage.
give one more round of applause for our wonderful drag team?